Hey everybody, first and foremost I want to thank everyone who has watched my videos, subscribed, left positive feedback, asked questions, reached out to me. As you can see, the title of this video, I wanted to discuss this topic because, to be honest, when I first started doing my research in regards to being a notary signing agent, excuse me, I forgot to pause my computer here. When I first started doing my research to become a notary signing agent, I realized a lot of people are wanting to charge for information that I felt like I could honestly do the research and get, even if for the most part, I personally never ran into a situation where I left a comment under someone's video and they responded back with like their course or something that they charged for in order for me to get that information. For the most part, the individuals I've normally, wasn't a lot, but the ones that I did leave a comment under their video, they were much like myself, willing to just give me the answer because of the fact that it really was stuff that is not really, doesn't seem to be that deep to have to charge for. However, I am aware that there is like a plethora of platforms that, certain information, they're offering mentorship or whatever the case may be. And I respect that. I totally do. And this is, for me, at first I didn't. At first I was like a simple question, like I gotta pay. But then I realized something. It's people's time. And for many of us, time really does equal, it's valuable. It's valuable, it's precious. Whether you're someone with a family or not, every moment of your time, for some of us, is spent on building our legacy as well as taking care of ourselves. So when you have to pull away from doing that to assist someone else, I don't blame people for charging for their knowledge, because that is some time, that is their time. Time is valuable, and we should look at it like that. But at the same time, I don't mind sharing what I can on social media, on YouTube. And that is what this channel is going to be for. However, I appreciate you all, and I did receive like a lot of individuals who reached out to me directly, whether it be through my website, which by the way, I wasn't even ready for because I set up the website for signings, not for people to reach out to me, but it's all good. It's all good. No big deal at all. But if you wonder why I did not respond, that is the reason why, because I actually didn't, my website is for work, not for personal questions. But I get it. No one knew how to reach out to me other than YouTube. And the thing about that is, I've said in previous videos, like, I'm super busy. My children are at homeschooling, and I am going to actually be transitioning to completely homeschool, meaning I'm going to be creating a curriculum by the next school year, 2021, 2022. Hopefully, the creator willing, with the way this world is going. But anyway, and also, I do work from home part-time for a customer service rep position. So that also takes up some of my time throughout the day. Like, I be beat, y'all. I be so exhausted, but that is the grind. That is a part of the grind and building the legacy that I want for my children, not just for myself, because it's definitely for myself, but also for my children. So with that being said, my time, like anyone else's, is very, very precious and valuable. So I did my best initially to create a way for people to reach out to me, and that was via email, to ask me questions. But that actually became quite overwhelming too, and sometimes I wasn't even checking it anymore because I had so much going on. What I found to be easy, and I hope that everyone will understand, what works for me is that if you leave a comment under these videos, that is what works for me, because I'm always checking back to see what's going on with the channel, to see if anyone has any questions pertaining to the video that they saw, or just any other questions that I could possibly respond to. The reason why this works for me is because I do upload once a week, so I'm able to get back on that channel. That's something that is in my routine, my daily routine anyway, is to check that channel. Checking other platforms and getting people phone numbers and trying to check emails and stuff, that becomes a bit too much at the present time. Just at the present time, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I can sit here and admit that is quite overwhelming for me. And it takes away time, not only from what I'm trying to build and do, but also from my children. And it's not fair, especially if I'm not getting paid for it. And the reason why I feel like it took me a minute, like, am I being greedy, coming on here saying this? But actually, no, because I do in the videos, y'all, I do give out as much knowledge that I have. I'm giving out literally for free on the videos. And I understand, like, some people, for them, it's just a comfort thing. It's more reassuring when they can actually talk to you, when they actually have access to you. And I want to encourage those who feel that way to be prepared for people wanting to charge for that, though, because it is their time at the end of the day. But also, if you are one of those people, be open to the fact that the chances are the questions that you have, you can either find on these YouTube platforms with individuals discussing notaries and notary signing agents and remote online notaries, or you can go to the Secretary of State website for your state and learn information about the position that you are interested in as it pertains to being a notary. And the reason why I'm saying this is because that information is out here. And if I can save you some money, okay, because your girl is always looking to save some money. So if I can save you some money in any way possible, that is what I would encourage you to do. However, I know there are still going to be individuals that want to speak to someone, that would rather just be able to have a source outside of social media to directly contact someone. And I want to tell those individuals, be prepared to pay, because that is someone's time that you are requesting. It doesn't matter how simple the question may seem, that is someone's time that you are requesting. However, understand this, that when you get the experience as well, and you begin to build your business, you should do the same. There is nothing wrong with saying, you know what, now I have this knowledge and I want to charge for it. I see it's in demand and I gave what I could give, but now if what is being asked of me is interfering with my time, then now I have to figure out a way to just add that to my brand and utilize it in a way where, okay, it's not just give, it's give and receive. And it's okay to receive, because we all have bills, we all have family, we all have dreams, we have things that we want to do for ourselves and for others, or for others. So it's nothing wrong with that, because if someone truly wants your knowledge, they truly want your help, they will invest in you. And they're not only investing in you, which is something we need to understand, is that we're also investing in ourselves when we go about getting this knowledge. It's no different than signing up for these training platforms online, signing up for college, signing up for additional educational courses. It's the same thing. It's an investment in your future, and it's an investment in obtaining the knowledge that you feel like you need in order to go beyond where you currently are. I personally was like, oh my gosh, I don't really feel comfortable. I've only taken one assignment, y'all. Like, I don't really know if I feel comfortable with charging anyone anything yet. And I haven't set any of that up. But I just wanted to make sure that I make it clear for those who inquire about, do I have a way to reach out to me directly? And some of you leave your phone numbers. I want to let you know now, currently I don't. I don't, because I wasn't anticipating that at all. I figured I'd get on here, I tell you all step by step how to do it. You wouldn't even need anything else. But I get it, there are still certain questions and things. So here's my recommendation, to make a long story short. If you have anything you want to ask me and that I could possibly answer, because again, I don't have all the experience in the world. I'm working on getting more, but I promise you, a lot of this stuff that you want to know is on social media. It is literally, you may have to put the pieces together and go to different platforms to get it, but it's on here. However, if you do feel like you want me to assist you, leave a comment in the comment box. If you have a question, leave it in the comments underneath these videos. Doesn't matter how old the video or how new. I would recommend, though, putting it under the latest videos, because I don't know how YouTube works with notifications for older videos. I may be missing some of your comments, to be honest, especially if you put it on an older video. So put it like on a new video. I'm going to try to have a video every week, or at least every 2 weeks. Put your question in the comments section. And if it's anything that I have the answer to, and even if it's not, I will let you know, like, hey, I don't have the answer, but here's where you can go to get this answer, because I want to be of assistance, but it's just far more convenient for me to do it on YouTube than to take time outside of that realm of things and try to get everyone directly, unless I was charging. So with that being said, if you feel like, even if I answer the questions in YouTube or I make these videos doing step-by-step explanation on these things, if you feel like, if you feel like you want to go and still talk to me directly, I'm honestly going to have to charge. But I don't see myself charging no exorbitant amount. Like, I would say, okay, If you want to do the phone call, I mean, I genuinely don't know outside of what I've already given on YouTube that I could give you. But if you feel like, all right, and even I'm personally saying, I don't recommend this as your first step with me. But if you feel like you want to do the phone call, then fine, we can do maybe come up with some sort, I don't know, like $10 an hour or something for a call. And the reason why it's so cheap is because, again, I'm really no different than most of you. I'm just getting my foot in the door with all of this. So I don't know, like, $10 a call or something, it could be up to an hour. But at the same time, like I said, the cheapest thing to do for those of you who are just starting out and may not have the income to invest in all these different mentorships and personal coaching, because I am one of those individuals, what I did was I just did the research myself. I utilized social media. I utilized other notary signing agents on YouTube who put their information out for free. Some of the stuff is verbatim, step by step on how to do certain things. And then I utilized the Secretary of State website for my state to really help me have an understanding of how to go out here and begin the process of being a notary signing agent. And I know there are still things beyond even what I mentioned that one still needs to continue their journey. But to get started, at the least, I truly believe it's enough out here to just get started for free, which is why I'm like, okay, if you want to reach out to me directly, I'm going to say, like, okay, that's my time and it is precious. So, hey, here's an amount and you can call, or I'll call you, or whatever the case may be. And we'll set up a time, of course. But I encourage you to, first and foremost, before you pay anyone other than whatever training platform you use, to utilize social media. And like I said, the Secretary of State website for your state to get your questions answered, as well as blogs. There's blogs out here, websites that you can get this information from as well. That's not to knock anyone's hustle, because again, I am in total agreement with people charging for their time, as you all should do as well when that time comes. So that's it. I really hope this helps everyone. Again, I appreciate everyone. I really, really do. And I hope that everyone understands. If not, but eventually, trust me, you will. Because if you put yourself out here and what you do, you too will have a plethora of people reaching out to you, wanting you to take time out of your day off of social media to directly contact them. And you'll be like, oh, that's what Renee was talking about. So that's it, you all. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying positive, staying proactive, and y'all have a great day. Peace.